Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. My name is Donna and I am the Creole Crafter. Today I am participating in an open playlist collaboration, Talented Creators, with host Aria at DIY with Aria, host Lowly at Lowly D's Creation, and the guest host is May at Craft Away with May. Three super talented, beautiful ladies. The link to their channel will be below in my description box. Also, the link to the playlist will be below in my description box. After you're done watching my video, go over to these ladies' channels and the playlist and show them some love. Now, with that being said, let's get started with DIY number 1. Here are the supplies for this project. I have apple barrel paint in nutmeg brown, Aleene's tacky glue. I have some barbecue skewers from Dollar Tree. I also have one of Dollar Tree's Farmhouse Christmas gift bags. And I also have a piece of cardboard out of my cardboard stash. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our gift bag and we're going to take the hanger and the tags off and we're going to get it cut down to size. We're only going to use one side of the gift bag and we're going to save the other side for next time. Now right here, all I'm doing is preparing it so that I can cut it down to size. And I'm just going to use my scissors to do that. I'm concentrating on the edges and making sure that I try to cut exactly on the edge of the picture so that it can fit on my piece of cardboard, because the cardboard is going to act as the backing for the picture. Now that I have it cut out down to size, what I want to do next is there's 2 holes at the top where the hanger was, or the handle was in the gift bag. So all I did was took a couple of pieces of the bag from off the side of the bag, and I'm going to use a glue stick to glue it over the holes so it can blend in or try to camouflage those holes at the top. Now that that is done, the next step is we want to take our gift bag and we want to adhere it to the cardboard. So what I'm doing here is just placing it on top of the cardboard and getting a visual of where I want it to go on the cardboard, center it as evenly and as centered as I possibly can get it before I actually take the adhesive and put it to adhere it to the cardboard. And now I'm using the Aleene's tacky glue, and I'm just going to take a generous, very generous amount and put it on the entire cardboard. And y'all, I just had a ball just squeezing this tacky glue all over this cardboard, just playing in it. I even wrote my name in it. I just had fun. And there I go writing my name, D-O-N-N-A. I'm so silly sometimes, y'all. And now I'm just taking the sponge and just spreading it out, trying to get it spread it out as evenly as I possibly can. And now I'm going to just take my gift bag, place it over the cardboard where I want it to go, focusing on getting it like close to the edges, as close as I possibly can. Now this bag came from Dollar Tree last year. I'm not sure if they have put out their new gift bags for Christmas this year, but I've had this one since last year. But I'm pretty sure by now they should be to put out their Christmas bags. Now that I have it adhered and it is completely dried, the next thing that I'm gonna do, and I waited until it made sure that it was completely dry before I tried to cut off the excess cardboard. It makes it easier when you're trimming off your excess if your material is completely dry. And I'm just using my utility knife and taking my time and cutting off that excess. And I know you're wondering why I grabbed another cutting mat when I'm already working on one, and it's because the little green mat is a self-healing mat, meaning that if you cut on it and you cut like into it, it heals itself back. And I purchased that at Dollar Tree a few months ago. If at the time I didn't know that it was a self-healing mat, if I would have known that, I would have picked up more than one. But you may even still find it at Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. Okay, now that I have everything cut out and it is even, I'm going to take these barbecue skewers and I want to frame up my gift bag, and I'm just placing the screws up against it, taking a pencil and marking where I need to cut my screws. And I'll do that for all four sides of the picture. And that tool that I'm using to cut it is called miter shears, and I purchased it from Amazon. If you've never seen it before or know how it's used, I can put the link in my description box. Just leave me a comment and let me know, and I'll do that for you. And all I did was took the first one that I cut, using it as a template to cut the rest of my screws. Now off camera, I am going to cut 12 pieces. But if you decide to do this, you can use one if that's what you prefer. But I decided to do 3 screws on each side of the picture. And I'm using some of the Aleene's tacky glue and some hot glue to adhere the screws to the board. And you can find this Aleene's tacky glue at Walmart or any craft store. I think Dollar Tree may carry it, but it will be in one of the small miniature bottles. You won't find the larger bottle at Dollar Tree. And if you can see it here where I use 3 on each side, because after looking at the first one and then I laid a second one up against it, to me in my eyesight, I thought it looked more finished with the 3 screws instead of the one. But like I said, if you prefer one, you can just use one. I just prefer the look of 3 of them. And right here, I'm just showing you that how I did that. I just placed the screw on top of the second screw. Now y'all stay with me on this. And I took my pencil and measured it, marked it, and cut it out so it can fit on the inside. Each screw set is layered on the inside of the first screw set. I hope that makes sense. But just look at what I'm doing and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm just taking my sanding block and just sanding down those edges where I cut it, because it was a little rough on the edge after I cut them with mitre shears. And for the last screw that I placed, all I used was some hot glue, because I felt like that's all was needed, because it's being glued against the bag itself. And you'll see more of this one in the final reveal. I also added 2 hangers to the back, and I absolutely love the way this came out. DIY number 2. Here are the supplies that I have. This one I have a cardinal transfer sticker that my sweet friend Felicia at BOK Media gifted me, and I absolutely love this beautiful cardinal transfer. I have one of those chopping boards from Dollar Tree. It's one of the hard plastic ones, and apple barrel paint in tweeter gray. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is take the tag off, and because this chopping board has been in my stash for a while, I'm just going to take a baby wipe and make sure that I wipe off all the dust and my fingerprints and all of that, so that the paint will adhere better, because it's plastic. And all I'm going to do is take that gray paint and just distress the entire board. And if distressing is such a thing, you don't have to do this. You can skip this step. And if you don't have the cardinal transfer, Dollar Tree sells transfers and peel and stick images. And now right here, I'm just thinking, what can I do to make this easier for me to work with? So what I did was took my scissors and I just cut it down the size, and no rhyme or reason why I'm cutting it like that. I'm just cutting it. Just having fun while I was crafting, y'all. That's it. And if you know me, you've been with me for a while, you already know I get lost in what I love. And now I'm just going to transfer it to the center of my chopping board. Use my fingers to press it down evenly And then I decided to use my Cricut tool to make sure that it was adhered to the chopping board. And now looking at it, and then I said, yes, this is beautiful just as is. But of course, excuse me, I decided that it needed something else. So what I did was I went to my stash and I found some peeling stick stickers from Dollar Tree. And I decided that I wanted to just frame up the cardinal. So I have these stickers that have like, I'm not sure what the word is to call them, but I call them four corner edges something. But I decided to go with that and just frame up my cardinal, y'all. Now this is where the madness starts. I was having fun, so I decided to take the ruler to help me get my corner pieces straight, even on each side. Well, that worked for a minute. It really did. And for some reason or another, they just didn't want to stick. They kept moving, and I kept having to pick them up and put them back down. And I did this, I know, at least about 10 times, trying to get them straight, just eyeballing it, trying to make sure that they were even with each other. And finally, I got to the point where I just said, okay, this is where it's going to be. This is it. I think it's straight. So I took some of Dollar Tree's peel and stick letters, and I used the gold tone ones to spell out the word joy. And they didn't give me too much of a problem. Just I had a problem with trying to get that even and straight. And I decided to take the Mod Podge to, seal everything in, make sure everything is sealed. And wouldn't you know it, that one of the end corners of it came off. Just came right off. And I had to deal with that about 3 or 4 more times to get it back lined up and straight. But overall, I got it to work. I made it work, and I think it came out absolutely gorgeous. And you'll see more of it in the final reveal. DIY number 3. Here are the supplies I have. Apple barrel paint in nutmeg brown, Mod Podge, apple barrel paint in white, some white clip-on poinsettias, some greenery, pine cones, and berries from Dollar Tree. Out of one of Dollar Tree's Farmhouse calendar 2024, a Christmas calendar sheet, and one of Dollar Tree's fall wood rounds. What I did was took the beaded hanger off, peeled off that little furry apple they had on the back, and on the front, and I'm going to take the back and give it a coat of the apple barrel paint in white. Not a full coat, because I want some of that brown to show through, because I will be distressing. And right here, I'm just making sure I catch the edges of the sign, the wood round, and I'm making sure that it's completely dry. And I'm going to take the Mod Podge, and the paint is completely dry. I'm going to give it a full coat of Mod Podge and make sure that it is completely dry, because I'm going to decoupage my calendar sheet onto the wood round. So the Mod Podge needs to be completely dry because I'm using the heating method. Now I'm taking my calendar sheet and I'm going to tear it all the way around the image to get a rough edge. I don't want that square edge because it doesn't fit on the wood round anyway. So I'm just using my fingertips, and I'm just going to tear all around that image until my eyes are happy. And now that I have it like I want it, I'm just getting a visual on the wood round, making sure that I have torn it the way I want it torn. And I'm just going to place it there, get it in place, take the parchment paper, and I'm going to place the parchment paper on top of the calendar sheet, use my iron to heat up and reactivate the Mod Podge so that the calendar page is adhered well to the wood round. And now I'm going to take some of that, it's either nutmeg brown or brown oxide by Apple Brown, one of them. And I'm just going to distress the whole entire thing. Even the calendar page, I'm going to distress that too, very lightly. And I'm going to make sure that the paint is completely dry. And then I'm going to take a 100 grit sandpaper, and I'm going to go over the entire piece to smooth out everything so everything can blend in and it can look like just one painted piece. And now that that is done, what I did was I added a jute twine hanger. I covered the back of my sign to make it look finished. And I am going to add my greenery and poinsettias to the top to embellish it. And that will be it. And I think this came out absolutely beautiful. I love the rustic farmhouse look of this. And you'll see more of this one also in the final reveal. Now don't forget, this is an open playlist collaboration. Go over to these ladies' channels and the playlist and show them some love. And when you get there, let them know that the Creole Crafter sent you and that she says hello. And here is your final reveal. I absolutely love the way all three of these projects came out. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. And let me know which one is your favorite out of the three. I'm going to take this time to thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You are so deeply appreciated. And thanks to all my new subscribers. Hello there. Welcome to the family. If there's anything in this video that you like, give me a big thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing. And if so, don't forget the notification bell. Drop down, click all, and YouTube will notify you when I upload another video. And if you're coming over from one of the latest channels or the playlist, thank you also for just stopping in and spending just a little your time with me today. Now don't forget guys, give me a big thumbs up. It helps out my channel tremendously. It lets YouTube know that you are watching and you are liking what you see. And if you like the contents of this video, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Okay, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.